I would like to start by saying that the reason why we are here today is because of what happened yesterday. And there is no way we can talk about or plan about tomorrow without talking about today. It means that we cannot go higher than we will want to go if we don't put yesterday, today, and tomorrow into consideration. My fellow Nigerians, members of the press, I'd like to remind us, because I represent Vote Must Count International Initiative. We participated in the 2023 general elections as independent observers across the 774 local governments in Nigeria. And we came out with a report that will hit the media soon. But for the business of today, I think Dr. Ebeba said we should come and dialogue with the media. And the media is here and we are going to dialogue without fear or favor. Whether you like it or not, what you will hear is the first-hand information of what happened, how it happened, and what we need to do to find a solution to it. So, with due respect to constituted authority, I'd like to first and foremost say that the past government of President Muhammadu Buhari has declared itself as a shambles and a failure in the eyes of Nigerians. And this is because the Constitution of Nigeria, via the Electoral Act, did not enjoy a 60% influence of what it's supposed to enjoy. We saw an INEC that conducted an election and did not follow its laws. We saw a release of results of the presidential elections, and the Electoral Act states that you must be in the capacity of enjoying 25% of votes in 23 states of the Federation and the FCT. With the result INEC released to the world, none of the Peter Obis, of the Atiku Abubakar, or the Ashiwaju of the APC made the requirement. But we saw INEC decline somebody as president against the wish of the Nigerian people and the Electoral Act. So we are using this opportunity to ask government for the peace, unity, and tranquility of a country that needs to move forward to put Nigeria in the right proportion. And the only way you can do this is to do the needful. And what is the needful? The needful is to allow the judiciary to concentrate. The government must stop threatening the judiciary from doing their duty. Nigeria belongs to all of us. No Nigerian is more Nigerian than any Nigerian. On the issue of the Electoral Act, I'd like to use this opportunity to ask the Nigerian National Assembly, the Senate, to please consider a reform in issues of discrepancies, disenfranchisement of voters during elections. And during the election, when the election result was released by INEC, we came out to ask the then President Buhari to declare a necessity request at the National Assembly because we felt INEC did not follow their guidelines. But you see, in the Constitution of Nigeria, there's no vacuum. A president must be installed. So we want to ask the National Assembly to please look at that phrase in the Electoral Act If or when somebody did not make the requirement to be declared as president-elect, the president in question, outgoing, can hand over government to the Senate president by invoking the doctrine of necessity that is in the Constitution of Nigeria to have a rerun while that old president leaves office, and at the end of the day, the right person who won, after a review of the results or votes counted, will now be made president. I think that is a vacuum in our Constitution, and we pray that that must count. Our vote must count. Let me not bother you with long talk. I would just like to say that our judges have the eyes of the people on them. So please, we will not accept any judgment of subversion against the Nigerian people. Our vote must count. Thank you so much.